our first guest tonight from many films and TV shows, but he has found his true calling in the world of podcasting. Starting July 1st, Armchair Expert moves exclusively to Spotify. Spotify, did I say Spotify?
Yeah,
Spotify's not really a word anyway, so let's say hello to Dax Shepard, everybody.
Is this new?
Yeah, it's kind of new. Yeah, kind of new.
Like a month or so? Or?
No, it's a little older than that. But this is you haven't. This is your first time sitting in it, isn't it?
Crazy, I didn't notice that watching the show last night. I'm embarrassed now.
Well, why would you notice that? You know what? If that's what you're looking at while you're watching the show, we've done a very bad job.
You're failing miserably. Yeah.
You look very muscular. Are you bench pressing your RV? What's going on with you?
My God, thanks for noticing.
I mean, you're huge. You've gained 30 pounds of muscle since I saw you last time.
I don't want to brag, but I have gained 25 pounds.
All right, see, I was close.
I usually am 185, and then at the end of quarantine, I can tell you the exact conversation, really.
Go ahead.
I said to my wife, because I've been saying for years, like, God, I hope Marvel will call and give me an excuse to get huge, you know? Like, I really need that.
Yeah.
And I said to her towards the end of quarantine, I go, hun, Marvel's not going to call. I'm 46. They're not calling. If I want to do this, it's just on me to do it. So I just 6-7 days a week and down in the gym eating protein and going crazy.
I bet they will call one of these days. I really do.
I don't think they will, Jimmy.
I feel like they will.
What would my character be? Who would I? You're a comic. You could actually maybe get me hired right now. If anyone would know.
There's still hundreds of characters that still haven't been assigned.
Plastic Man, wasn't he goofy?
Plastic Man's a DC character, not
That'll
a Marvel
work.
character. You have to at least feign some kind of knowledge of the world of Marvel.
I would do the Big Boy. Remember when you go to Big Boy and there were cartoons?
The Big Boys,
At the restaurant,
Big Boy?
yes. Yeah, I'll do those. There was like a little girl, and I'll be in that. I'll be in a Big Boy.
See, you're
spin-off.
selling yourself too short. We've been talking about this for 22 seconds. You've already demoted yourself to Big Boy.
Yeah, but again, I'll do it.
But you do look like a big boy, and you look great.
I'm so happy you just said that, because what I've been saying to my wife is that I had been a medium boy for like 45 years, and now I'm a big boy. I kind of like it.
You really are.
Yeah. I'm not a medium boy anymore.
Now you can have your big boy bed, and you're wearing your big boy jeans.
Big boy bus I drive around.
That is, actually, we do have a lot of conversation about big boy in our house with our son, who's 4 years old, and he wants to be a big boy.
And we're going to get along famously on vacation. I'm sure we'll be interested in the exact
We are headed
same
out
stuff.
on the road. We're loading up our RVs and our families and hitting the road this summer.
Are you driving, too?
Oh, yes, I'm driving, of course.
Oh, my gosh, this opens up a whole new... We got to get CBs?
We got to get CBs, yeah. Do you have a CB? See,
it must have one. It has
cell phones have ruined the CB. I'll get us both CBs before we go.
Oh, my gosh, this is going to be great. I know a lot of lingo from Smokey and the Bandit. I hope it's still relevant.
Me too. Yeah. That's the extent of my knowledge. Yeah.
What yardstick you at, Jimmy? That's the mile marker. You gotta call
what's
it
your 20?
The 30 yardstick.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, good. Yeah,
okay, we workshopped
with the CBs. So you, by the way, congratulations.
I hope it's more fun than that.
On your, it'll be more fun than that.
Okay.
Congratulations on your move to Spotify, which is, I know, a big thing. Part of, I mean, obviously it's a financial thing, I assume, part of it.
They're going to be paying me upwards of 15 grand a year.
Great.
Yeah.
And then...
And I was like, where do I sign?
What are the other benefits of being under the Spotify umbrella?
You know, I would have never foreseen this happening, but I got a call saying, hey, because President Barack Obama has a podcast exclusive on Spotify as well, they're in business with him in bed. And they said, hey, if you ask him a question on his Instagram, in a few days he's going to read the answers. And that's as close as I've ever been to Obama. Just the notion he was going to say my name and stuff was really thrilling. So my wife is more successful than me. Have you met her?
We have met, yes. She's very successful.
So the pattern of our life is, this has happened numerous times where I find out that I was a Jeopardy clue. And I go, oh, hon, I was a Jeopardy clue today. And she goes, oh, yeah, isn't it fun? And I realized, like, oh, and then I'm like, how long? Not only you already did it, but it wasn't even exciting enough to tell me, so now I feel stupid. Or another classic.
That is a double whammy.
Yeah, it's a double whammy.
I know it's another show, but it is a double whammy.
And then another classic one was like, I had 16 years of sobriety, which I lost. Let's not get into that. But I had like posted something about it, whatever. No one gave a shit, as they shouldn't. And then my wife wrote this beautiful thing about congratulating me. And that became a whole news cycle. America was celebrating Kristen for being so kind to me on my anniversary. And I was like, did you get 16 years today? So here's what happened. I felt like I finally had her, right? I go, no whoop, but on Friday, I guess Obama's gonna like read a question I asked him. He's gonna be talking about me a little bit. And she, for the first time ever, was like, wow, that's amazing. I'm jealous.
Nice.
Like,
wow.
Cut to Friday. Can't wait to watch Obama read my question and answer it. And I opened his Instagram, and this is exactly what happened. He goes, I want to take my first question from Dax Shepard. Good question. Before I get into that, I just want to say that me and Malia and Sasha, Michelle, love The Good Place. What a show. Your wife, Kristen, we're crazy about her. Kristen Bell, he went on for 6 minutes about how much he loved, well, the whole family, the whole Obama family loves her, and that she is the glue that has kept that family together. And then he answers my question, but he has forgotten it, of course, because he was rambling about Kristen. And then he answered like whatever question he wanted to. He didn't even answer my question.
Your question.
Yes, so I got to interview him after that. He's going to be our first guest at Spotify.
That has not been on your podcast yet.
So I want you to know, I started the interview by going, so hey, you never really answered that question I asked you. So I'm going to ask it again now.
Good. You should ask it again.
He answered it.
He did answer it. Okay,
and he talked about her some more.
Well, the other woman in your life, Monica,
yes.
Monica Padman, your co-host on the podcast, is here with us, and I'd like to bring her out. Well, we'll take a break first.
Okay.
Dax Shepard is here. Armchair Expert is the name of his podcast. We'll be right back with Dax and Monica. Dax Shepard is here, as is his co-host on Armchair Expert, which goes to Spotify on July 1st with President Obama. Monica Padman is here with us. Monica, look at you all dressed up.
Thank you.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Can you believe this?
I know. I've not seen you all like dolled up. But
Well, that's my trick. I like wear sweats and I bring it
that's
down.
the way to go.
Just-
Like being a superhero, really.
Exactly. I'm a superhero. That's what I'm
Marvel
saying.
might call you after
Well, yeah, because he's not getting called after
this. He's
what
with
happened
Bob's
earlier.
now. He's with the big boy people. He's
They
not
won't be
available.
busy calling me. They might be able to find the time to call
That's right.
you.
So I heard a podcast that you guys did with Prince Harry, and it was really good. And he was very different than I expected him to be.
Yeah.
I mean, and Dax, by the way, you jumped right in complimenting his body.
Yeah, that's great.
He can't
Not just
help
complimenting
himself.
his body, but immediately bringing up that like bachelor party in Las Vegas he was at, where he.
I stand by that. He was jacked.
He was. He's
Is that
very
where it started,
handsome.
Monica? For
Your
you?
obsession and mine?
Yeah, yours.
Yeah, joint. Yes.
That's where it
He's
started.
a handsome prince.
He's a handsome prince, yeah. It turns out he is a
Come on.
handsome prince. They really exist.
They do.
And you guys got into some really good stuff.
Well, it's so many things happen perfectly, which is I don't know anything about the Royals, unfortunately. Monica is an expert.
So embarrassing.
I'm the same. I don't know anything about the Royals, yeah.
So you'd be well suited to interview him, like I was,
Yeah.
because I'm just learning about him, and it was great.
He was so normal. I was so blown away. I mean, he was already handsome, and then adding his like normalcy to it.
You went
Full
right
tingles.
into talk about this calendar.
Well, this is the best part of the interview.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
Monica, when I started talking about his body, Monica quickly said, "Oh, well, Dax is obsessed with the male bodies. I make him this calendar." He expressed an interest. Did he express an interest?
I think I forced it on him.
Okay.
yeah,
So
no.
Monica got this out within 5 minutes of the interview. He's leafing through this.
This
It's
is a calendar,
pornographic
Monica, you
calendar.
made for Dax?
That's right.
Yeah.
And the prince is looking through this.
That's Rob McElhenney. I want to give him a shout out.
At a certain point, these are your friends, Dax?
Yeah, these are all the bodies I love. And Monica makes this calendar for me every year.
I'm not in here. Oh, that's nice.
That's confusing. Let's skip.
Okay.
Next one.
There's a couple questionable ones.
All right, I'm going to skip through. Oh, there's...
Oh, Tom Hansen, who you know.
I know Tom, yeah.
That's his enviable hairline.
He does have great hair.
Yeah. This is like aspirational calendar.
But imagine I'm sending text to all these people. Hey,
Yeah, Monica.
so...
Oh, these are solicited photos?
Of course.
Oh.
Yes. I'm like, hey, I'm building this calendar for Dax. Long story. Could you send me a picture of your favorite body part? Without clothes on.
Did you not have my cell phone number?
Okay.
I'm unclear on what happened here.
The prince loved that one. He didn't say it vocally, but I saw it. Did you see his eyes light up?
He liked it. He liked it.
I think that was
He's
his
probably like,
favorite.
why did I come to America?
Yeah. That's another
Oh, that's an
confusing
inside
one.
joke.
Yeah, all right. And then fine, we end with December. There you go.
Leave that out.
Wow, look at that.
That's our buddy Jess.
What a wonderful gift that is. You guys have...
What a relationship.
Monica, is it fair to say that you are like the, I don't want to say third wheel, but a third wheel in Dax and Kristen's tricycle of love?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes.
we're in a three-way marriage. We refer to it. I
Well,
mean,
we had that.
we were in a three-way marriage.
And you don't mean that in a sexual way, or do you mean that?
Unfortunately not.
Not
yeah.
not
Just all
yet.
the responsibilities of two wives and none of the sex.
That's right. That's right. Yet.
Does it become ever, because I know you guys were like living together during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Does it become confusing? Are the lines blurred between your work and personal life? Do you have a personal life?
No.
You have your own podcast where
Yeah.
you've not dated somebody seriously ever, right?
Ooh, we're going there.
Buckle up.
Well, you have a
True. I
podcast
do,
about it,
but I
right?
already
Yes,
told
yeah.
everyone.
Whose
yeah.
idea was it to have that podcast?
Mine.
It was your own idea.
Yeah.
I was wondering if, like, Dax was just trying to... I don't know. I wonder if Dax and Kristen really want you to be with someone, or they want you to just stay with them.
We say we want her to find love, and our marriage would fall apart with it.
It's a lie.
But tell them about quarantine, because
Okay, yeah.
Monica, for all these host of reasons, we're not actually bed hoppers.
Right.
She came and lived with us in quarantine because we were all in the, the initial pod.
Working together,
And
right?
then hit him with where it ended up, like a month in.
It hit critical mass a month in because Kristen got COVID. We
In
thought. And so she was in her room quarantining on her own. At the same time, Dax broke his hand, couldn't make food, couldn't help with anything.
I had rods coming out of my fingers.
He did have rods.
Okay.
And then I was there like, oh, I have to take care of all these children while they're on vacation.
Right.
Okay. Bye.
And you left?
I left.
It was so abrupt.
Really?
It was so abrupt. She just entered the living room and she had all of her belongings. We're
Like, I gotta go.
off to.
Were you worried they were going to stop you?
No, they can't. I have my,
Dax has rods like
Well, that's
Wolverine
true.
or something.
But like many marriages in quarantine, ours ended in divorce.
Yeah. But your relationship continues
That's right.
where it matters on...
Well, now it's a traditional marriage because now it's just financial.
Right.
30s marriage.
Exactly.
Well, the podcast is a lot of fun to listen to. Congratulations on Spotify. It's July 1st. You guys moved there. Armchair Expert.
It's free.
Free.
It's free.
Oh, it's free. Your part of it is free. Oh, yeah, you can get it for
Yes.
free, can you?
Free.
Yeah, and President Obama will be your first Spotify guest. Dax Shepard and Monica Padman, everybody. We'll be right back with Tony Hale. If you like that video, then put a ring on it. Click the subscribe button below.